To cut my trip short from a clinical or medical managers and leaders conference that was looking at improving patient care and the role and the voice of the clinical managers in health systems. And it is really with great sadness that I've heard that there was a fire which started on the 23rd floor and engulfed the upper parts of the building. I've just also been shown that it's still smoldering, not fully controlled. But even greatly sad at the loss of 3 lives of our emergency officers who were on duty, and that 8 others are in hospital. I've called MMC Sun of Community Safety in Johannesburg to also go and visit those that are in hospitals, and we wish them speedy recovery. And we extend our condolences that have been expected on my behalf as well by the Premier of Gauteng, Premier Makura, to the families. I'll also be visiting the affected families. I'm here to first do a site visit. I've met with the head of department and management in Gauteng, and they are also putting together a disaster and recovery plan and also a business continuity plan, so that we continue to support the various clinics and hospitals throughout. We have also put counseling services for the staff that were affected, and I've also been assured that our both emergency services from fire and ambulances who have been here have also been taken through counseling and support services. I must appreciate the support from all other municipalities. It was a Gauteng operation from Gauteng Disaster Center to the municipalities all over, as well as the support from the defense that have been here. The public have also been sending messages of support and also supporting our teams of emergency services, both ambulances and fire, that are on site. And I've also extended our appreciation to that. In terms of any other information, we will continue to be briefed. I'm also going to meet with MEC Mamabolo to assist with the management of the issues of accommodation for the staff that was here. I'm also meeting with unions to ensure that we work together in this case. Priorities, firstly, is to ensure that the fire here is completely contained. Secondly, to ensure that we continue working together to support the affected families, for those who lost their lives and also those that are in hospital. Any further briefings will be done beyond today. I thank you.
There have been several allegations of corruption leveled against the Department of Health in Gauteng. And ASIM is clearly, speculation is rife around ASIM. Can you tell us what's your stance on that? Have we ruled it out? Will proper investigations be done? And should it be found that ASIM is to blame, what repercussions will come of that?
This is a sin that is now condoned for further investigation by the security cluster, from the police and everybody else, as well as by the Department of Labor. And I would hesitate to preempt the outcome of the investigations, and I will really ask that all of us await the outcome of the investigation. I'm aware of speculations, including of possible arson, of possible electrical faults, and any other possibilities. But I'm asking that we await the outcome of the investigations.
you speak a bit louder, please?
Led by the Department of GID, there is a plan for accommodation for all departments as such. But in the interim, there has been programs to deal with the usual maintenance of the building itself. But I can confirm that last year when we came to the department, the lifts were not working well, and that is one area that I instructed the HOD to deal with as a matter of priority, and that was improved. And when I met with unions, they also raised, amongst others, that issue. So there has been a program of the maintenance, and as just this year, there is on site a program of improving the air conditioning. And quite recently there was a program of dealing with the bathrooms and all that. So there was a process by the DID to deal with renovations and also to improve the condition of the facility as well. But yes, in the past it did have challenges. Yes, in the past also the union raised it, and yes, also since last year I came. We have been working with the head of department to ensure that the renovations and the maintenance programs are underway. Yes, Slindalone. I worked from this building on the 22nd floor, and as I've indicated, we did have problems with the lifts, specifically last year. But I must say, since the HOD from the time of Dr. Kinoshi intervened decisively, that situation was improved, and there is also teams. There's been renovation programs that was underway, and as I explained, that included the air conditioning as well as the bathrooms, amongst others. Slendola, I'm asking that we await the outcome of the investigations so that we can understand what actually caused the fire, which I'm reliably informed that it started on 23rd floor in the unit of legal, and we should await the outcome. Yes. I have met with the unions that we shared this facility with, and that is why I've said that there was a program already to deal with lifts, to deal with the bathrooms, and also the air conditioning. Those projects began last year, including after the interventions and the discussions with the unions. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Linda Kupe.
A report on the 26th of April this year saying that this is a habitat not fit to house employees. And if you did, why did they spend so much time in this building until such incident happened?
I'm not immediately aware of the report you're talking about, but as I've said, the process of housing all the department is coordinated by the Department of Infrastructure Development. Since I came to the department yesterday, I did hear that there is a process of moving both the Department of Housing and the Department of Health to another building. But in the interim period, there were programs of maintenance and renovations.
And what is your response from a statement from the DA saying that there needs to be someone taking responsibility, particularly you and the MPC for infrastructure development? But in terms of you guys being responsible for such an incident, seeing that you are the head of this department that the fire started?
I really want to hesitate in politicizing these matters, and I would rather that we wait for the outcome of investigations and deal with the reports that will be presented before us. Thank you. Yes.
Will the healthcare system be affected in terms of service delivery at hospitals?
As I've indicated, my first point was to meet with the management. They have developed a business continuity plan and also a recovery plan for the ICTs, for the various processes. They are meeting with the leaders of the hospitals and the clinics to assess what submissions had they made, and the intention is to minimize disruption to frontline services.
And in terms of the important documentation, perhaps, has everything that was up there been backed up?
Part of the business continuity teams that are together there are looking at all that. They're doing a tally, and we will be informed of that process. Thank you very much.
All right, colleagues, thanks. Due to the best planned weather.
Yes. Yes. Yes, part of the business continuity plan also looks at the auditing of what information was backed up, what information was in the department, and what information, because part of backing our information also includes the systems that are in Treasury, the systems that are in e-government. So that work has been done, that audit has been done, and as I've indicated, management is meeting to ensure that we minimize interruption of services in clinics and in hospitals. I would also want to add by thanking the media, because through you we have been able to send messages, we'll continue sending messages to our staff as well, but also to the public. I want to thank you.
All right, thanks, colleagues. Due to the bad weather, we'll have to adjourn the meeting. Thank you, Anne.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. Gwen Ramokgopa addressing the media, giving us a bit of an update, basically expressing her condolences to the families of the 3 firefighters that lost their lives, saying that I think there's about 8 others that are currently in hospital. She's currently doing a site visit and said that